Chats before the service.
Please introduce yourselves.
My name is Brother Letaba Mureni.
My name is Brother Kumaton.
How are you feeling today?
Feeling amazing.
Sunday.
How was yesterday? Saturday?
Oh, mine was fun. It was beautiful. Spend the day at church.
Yeah. Same. Spend the day at church.
So today I'll be asking you questions about forgiveness. The first question is, have you ever felt betrayed before, or do you have someone that always gets on your nerves?
Okay. To answer that, yes, I've once been betrayed, and I've been betrayed by somebody who's close to me. Not even one person. But what I've learned about that is that no matter what you do, no matter how happy you can be with people, no matter what you can do for people, you'll always be tempted to be betrayed.
I've been betrayed once. Luckily, well, not luckily, but it wasn't someone that close, but I did consider them a friend back then, but yeah.
In your honest opinion, for example, if someone randomly comes to you standing in a line and cuts you, how would you feel?
Well, I'm not a person who feels quick, who feels emotional so quick. So things that come across with being on the queue and somebody just cut me off like that, I just take it easy.
I'd leave
Forgiveness. Leave them.
I'm
It
not-
is what it is.
Yeah.
Do you tend to think of vengeance?
I could say back then, while I was growing, I used to be like that. I believed in revenge because it was somehow comforting me emotionally. But nowadays, I believe I'm grown. I'm a person well or I know how to deal with things the proper way, not in a way of revenging.
My revenge used to be cutting someone off, for after what they did. Yeah, that was my form of revenge. So I didn't I didn't want something bad to happen to you. I just wanted to separate from me.
What makes forgiving a friend and a foe different?
Okay, I could say, sometimes our friends are used to us to a point where if they make mistakes or if they do something wrong to you, they expect you to just automatically be okay with that. But what I can say about that is that no matter how much of a friend you are to me, let's be at a point where we learn how to communicate, especially when you do something wrong to me, so that we avoid living in a lie.
I think with friendship also, it's you understand? So I feel like that's how we mostly communicate, through jokes and stuff. But if more serious matters occur, obviously we have to communicate properly. Why did you do this? What happened? So we get clearance. I feel like that's the difference between just a folk and a friend. Yeah.
So now I'm going to be speaking scriptures that may help us with forgiveness. The first one is 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 5. It says, love does not take account of evil done to it. The next verse is from Matthew 19 verse 19. Honor your father and mother, and you shall love your neighbor as you love yourself. The next one is from Matthew 5 verse 44. It says, but I say to you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute against you. And now we're going to have a short prayer about forgiveness. Let's close our eyes. Dear God, I come before you with a humble heart, seeking forgiveness for my mistakes and the hurts I caused. Help me to let go of guilt, shame, and resentment. Grant me the strength to forgive myself and others, just as you have forgiven me. Fill me with your love, compassion, and peace. Amen.
Amen.
So how do you feel now?
Well, I feel like I've learned more about forgiveness, and I've learned more about taking things easier way through communication, but not through letting your emotions take over.
See?
Same.
Hi, I'm Brother Letabo, and I'm out.
Hi, I'm Brother Kumaton and I'm out.